Okay, cool. Do we have sound back? Yay. Hey. Hey. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm not. Hi, I'm Silky Kumo. Oh, wait. I swear my game sound was working immediately before this. Okay. And you were called Game Switch. Why do you have... Oh. No! 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 Oh my goodness. Why does it always work immediately before I hit go live? And then as soon as I hit go live, it's like, nah, not gonna work. I didn't even switch on my headphones this time. Well, what we're gonna do is maybe this. Maybe not this. No, not this. Ah. This? Heyo! Getting some game sounds, minus every time I X out of the game for a second. It takes away from the sounds. Anyway. So, the mask is not going, gray when I stop talking, but I've put a little mask on my model. I am not symptomatic. I very likely have COVID, though. So, the mask. I have a note from last time I was playing this telling me Whitstable in Lighthouse. So at some point, I might have to go back to the lighthouse if that's possible. I have no idea. Let's get back into it. Oh. I don't think I'll be able to. Hey, yo. Let's go to the sculpture garden. Try to find Whitstable and not fuck up this time. Maybe? I don't know. What was I even doing in this game? Ah! Okay. So, we need to look at the bench. There's the bench. Look, it's a can. Trash. Oops. Right. This is how controls in this game work. I can hear Whitstable going, ee. What are you doing, bud? Head empty, no thoughts. What do? How to activate him. Oh my god. I don't know. No, stop. Didn't it send me to the art palette thing? Which would be over here. In the treehouse. Oh, turns out we already got it. What am I doing? How do I? Okay, this time we're gonna hit escape on purpose because I forgot the controls. Oh. Rebind keys. No. Okay, because I know, like, for example, I can look inside this bush. Oh, there it is. There's cats that the dog named Pig is sniffing at. Because I remember, because he looks like a pig. Meow. The tree stump's kind of cool, actually. I wanted to look in this box. Nice secret treasure box. Kazoo! I hate kazoos. Okay, so what I'm looking for is another person whose head is not empty. So I'm looking for someone with thought bubbles, in theory. Oh. Valerie's father.
The famous sculptor Vernon Russet was working on a huge statement piece in my honor. A statue of a camel with my head. When I saw it, I felt quite uncomfortable, but I didn't want to upset him. Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark moods for days. The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me visit the statue. He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. She hated that statue and wasn't afraid to show it. I couldn't help thinking how like her mother she was.
Oh, here it is. Nice.
When the statue was revealed, the nose was missing. Fortunately, we all managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing was wrong, so no one was any the wiser. Some fellow from the Times wrote a glowing review, so Vernon wasn't too glum about it.
There it is. No nose.
I'm pretty sure I know what happened to that nose.
Nice.
Ah,
Valerie.
the old Outram spirit. Good for you, Valerie. Your mother would have been proud of you.
Interesting. So we're looking for the nose?
Yeah, Val told me about this. She had a whole speech prepared in case they figured out it was her who cut that nose off. But she never even needed it.
And where the heck is the nose? Ah. there's the tools used for removing the nose. A coffin. Normally I have a good idea of where things are. Great place for lost things. Right. Maybe in here? The layers of bushes. Ah, there it is. I guess I've given up on our laughing guy. I might go up back at the end and see if I can go back.
I'm surprised Val was able to even lift it.
Right, I forgot Sparky talks. Back and 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 back.
We did it! Oh, yes, I know what Val smells like now. Her signal is wafting through to me very clearly. Time to fly.
Very clearly. Alright. It's Sparky time. I've run into no parts of Valerie yet. Oh. Like limited in the height. Oh. All right. Okay. Time to find more parts of her. Here's another 4. I need 7 more soul pieces. I think that's it for these. I'm gonna go this way this time. Let's go. This map is very strange because it's just a giant, like, circle. And you can't really go in until you enter each sculpture garden part. She looks angry.
Morris? Morris Lupton? Is that really you?
Is
And
that
Sparky?
really you?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
Yeah, dead.
yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
And Sparky talks now. Death certainly has been strange. What brings you by?
Well, we're trying to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the volcano.
Oh, yes. Poor Aggie. Must be very tired.
Aggie?
Aggie
Yeah.
is the current custodian.
Oh, well, then, yes. We were hoping you might replace Aggie.
Oh, Morris. That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered. But those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. But, well, I understand.
Thank you. It's been so nice to see you again.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris. I'll be here.
Oh, well, all right, Val. I'll find you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well,
Good question.
it's hard to explain with your human words, but, the custodian kind of mingles with the island, becomes a part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano.
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost.
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
Ah, she really is.
I always thought there were those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives.
What? Small?
Morris is perfect
your
for
heart is
custodianship.
as big as the island. Everyone knows that.
Well, I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favorites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is. I'm right behind you, Sparky.
Nice. My head was starting to hurt, and then I was like, oh, right, I'm putting the second bit of my, like, the left side of my headphones on the back of my head instead of, like, my ear, which tends to give me a headache, so now it's on my
next,
ear.
eh? I'll be glad to see him again.
His music always hurt my ears, but he was good at chin scratchers. Oh, lovely guy. Oh, look, the ferry's coming in. There'll be loads of tourists all over this quayside soon.
Well, I suppose they won't get in our way much anymore, eh, girl?
Ogden was a talented multi-instrumentalist, leader of the Shelmerston Silver Band, and keen cricketer. As a young man, he went to live in New Zealand, but returned to marry his childhood sweetheart, Sally Mapes. Born 1948, died in 2007. That's a lobster claw, right? Someone tell me that's a freaking lobster claw. I really hope up on the right that that's a lobster claw. Anyway. Oh, there's so much to explore. I love exploring. Okay, let's go as far this way as we can. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is gonna take hours. I'm gonna be at this until like 8 p.m., I swear to god. Okay, the bee field. Beehive. After Stephen Drurith, the original island beekeeper, died in 2011, he left these hives in trust to the Shelmerston Harbor Association, who now cares for the bees in partnership with his daughter Judy. Now that's Judy. Hi. Aww, hello, Mr. Whiskerable. Judy's pet cat. Anyway. I'm okay. I'm not pet deprived. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wow. Look at these. I'm supposed to match it to something. Okay, well, we will remember these bees when Sparky decides to do her job. Anyway. These bees are Apis mellifera linguistica, the Italian honeybee. These are slightly smaller than their darker northern cousins and noted for their obvious yellow and orange banding. Shelmerston honey can be bought from various shops on the island and can be found on the mainland too. These hives were built by Stephen Drurith in 1987 after he moved back to the island from Italy, where he was a keen beekeeper for many years. Buzz, 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 buzz. Laura Baxter's allotment. Scary Joe, frightener of birds. Bed of tomatoes. Oh, I like the details of the seeds inside the tomatoes. It's cute. Sparky's not barking. Vegetable patch. What do we got? Carrots, potatoes, and turnips. Nice. Bed of carrots. Oh, I like the layers on the turnips. Onions, maybe. King Edward potato. More than just a common spud. Pile of tires. Nice. And a compost bin. Those wormies. Those look like worms. Nice. Humphrey Jackson's plot. Vegetable patch. tipped over bucket. Wonder what's in it. These look like animal traps. Pots. Beanpole. Sink. Look at that little friend, a little frog. Ribbit, ribbit. And a storage shed. What are you? Bird friend. Cool. Oh, Arthur's back. The Bengozi kids. Arthur has been told repeatedly not to climb up that rusty old anchor, but he will just not listen. Probably he needs to fall off it, so that he will pay attention in the future. Oh, there's a pig. I don't want Arthur. Oh, I see. Okay. Seismologists Doug Bradfield and Angie Potts are seismological postgraduates from University College London who have been studying Shelmerston for several years. When the remote instruments detected unusual activity, they headed straight for the island to investigate in person. Doug and Angie are becoming increasingly concerned that something unprecedented is happening on Shelmerston. The seismograph readings show a pattern of activity that hasn't been recorded since. Wow, I really can't read today. Hasn't been recorded before anywhere in the world. An alarming escalation of tremors, suggesting something very significant is about to happen. Nice. I like to look into... Oh, look at all the wires. So cool. So cool. Katie is playing with Sir Bumbleton and waiting with anticipation for their mum to finish buying fish or to notice Arthur is up that anchor and give him a really good shouting at. Ah, I see. It's the wood shed. Can we explore it? The fish market. Gaston Perry's fish stall. Can we look in the lobster trap? Mussels. Lobsters. Shelmerston scallops. Larger than even great scallops, they are cultivated in a secret location in the sea caves below the island, known only to the fish folk. Cod. Oh, nice! Is that a little fish inside the cod? Nice! That's incredible. You can see what he ate. Lobsters. Herring. Yum. I'm actually not, like, super big on herring. Palette of fish. Crabs. A big old bucket of mussels. Gaston Perry, fishmonger. Look at that big old carp. Mimi Bergonzi, unemployed grad student. Nice. Okay, let's look at this part of his fish stall. Wilmot Cuddy. Water tower. Why is there an octopus in the water tower? His name is... It's Slippery Derek! He was mentioned last stream. Octopi are famous for their Houdini-like ability to escape any tank or trap. This one is thinking of making a break for it. Hello, Derek. You are rather slippery. Incredible. Okay. Robin Piper runs Piper's floats. Jessica Dern is retired. This pallet of fish. Nice little pump jack they got there. Barnacle cluster. What are these? Just random fish. It's in the... Oh, I see. Okay. The barnacle cluster is in the lobster trap. There's a cricket ball inside. That's funny. So the cricket balls... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. It was golf balls that they were, knocking off the lighthouse. Not cricket balls, but I don't know. Okay, let's see what's in Simon Grunn's brain. He is Shelmerston's cricket umpire. So he's going to be looking for that cricket ball. Guess we'll hear the story about it. He's the captain of Shelmerston's cricket team.
It was the day of the island cricket match out on the volcanic sand spit. We had lost to Appledore for the past 3 years, and it was my first year as captain. I didn't want another loss on my watch. Ogden had just come back from New Zealand and told me he'd be up for it. I wasn't sure. I remembered Ogden from school. He was lanky and good in the field, but batting... not sure.
Oh, this one's hard. This one's really tricky. Like, you almost think you have it. Eh? Maybe? No. I feel like it handed it to me this time.
Ogden showed up with his own bat. He told me he'd won it in a pub in Dunedin and that it had belonged to a famous New Zealand player. I wondered whether I should put him into bat at all, but Ogden whispered to me that he'd been playing on deck all the way home. I knew Ogden wasn't a bluffer, but he was never the guy who got picked for the first team at school. Still, I had nothing to lose.
I got distracted by the story.
Ogden hit a six with his first stroke. We went wild! And just when I thought it must be a fluke, he hit another and another. He was a machine! Ogden hit so many cricket balls out into the sea that we had to stop play. We'd run out. It was a stunning win, and we carried Ogden back across the sand and into the Camel. Even though he'd won the match pretty much single-handedly, he insisted it was all down to the bat and plenty of practice. Ogden was solid gold.
How's that? What a great day that was. And we've beaten Appledore every year since. Those poor chaps never did recover from Ogden's incredible batting.
Okay, so now we gotta find that cricket ball.
Hey, Morris. Remember when we found one of these heavy balls on the beach and I dropped it on your toe?
Brutal. I don't actually know how heavy a cricket ball is.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins
Okay,
again,
there we go.
Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
Okay, I know there's some in the bee area, so let's go back. God, this one's gonna be hard to replicate. Unless... Nice. Kind of drinking. 14, oh boy. How did I get to the map again? Map. No, not settings. Map. Rankins. Old Town. Rankins. Rankins? Ah. Yeah. Humphrey Jackson's plot. Okay. Oh, did I go into Rebecca Short's allotment? I don't think I did. Can I? Might not be able to. Interesting. Humphrey Jackson's plot. Okay. What could this be? It's definitely not this. This angle. How about this? Oop. No. Ah. No? There it is. Nice. Woo! Woo! Oh, damn it. Okay. Back this way. The Skylark. Wait, what did it say about the Skylark? They work day and night fixing up this boat, but it never seems to get finished. Mysterious. Winch. Paint bucket. Yeah, it's full of green paint. one's empty. This one's full of paint. Here's another winch. How interesting. Not actually. How many winches can you go through without being bored of seeing winches? I want to see something random in a paint bucket, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Oh, paintbrushes. Oh, hello. Oh. They're brewing moonshine in here. Cupboards. Bottles. Sheepshank Special Edition. This is not for drinking until our 500th bottling. Roll of labels. High Love Jura Calendar 2019. Whiskey still. The Skylark's real purpose is to conceal the still. For decades now, the people of Shelmerston have been distilling their own bootleg brand of local whiskey, Sheepshank. Bottles are distributed to the mainland, hidden on fishing boats, where they are sold to underground market of whiskey connoisseurs. This trade has historically contributed significantly to the island's economy. Nice. Bootlegger still. What are these whiskey funnels? Cool. Bootleg whiskey. What's this dude's name? Anthony Scroggins, local ne'er-do-well. Oops. I'm gonna try this one again. Maybe it was this one? No, it was definitely this one. How am I gonna get it to look like that? That one's a toughie. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's talk to this guy first. Henry Nancaro, band leader for the Shelmerston Fishermen's Institute Brass Band. He's a bootlegger and a music teacher.
I remember when a young Ogden asked to join the Shelmerston Silver Band. I recognised his talent immediately. He could play anything, that lad. Literally anything.
French horn is
Eventually, he
notoriously
settled
difficult.
on the sousaphone, which he always insisted on playing with his lucky bronze mouthpiece. One evening after the Silver Band played a storming concert in the Camel, Ogden and Sally got it into their heads to go for a night swim in the harbour, young love and all that. Ogden left his mouthpiece behind, and when we came back the next morning to pack up, it had disappeared.
Honestly, I have known people who had one of their mouthpieces stolen, and it was a very expensive mouthpiece, and it was a whole thing until it finally got mysteriously returned when it was made to be quite a big deal.
It really rattled him. Ogden was worried he wouldn't be able to perform without it, but of course, next time we played, he was just as good as ever. Didn't need any lucky mouthpiece, Sir Ogden. He could play anything, that lad.
Ogden was so
So we're looking for a
talented.
mouthpiece,
A real
huh?
virtuoso. Oh, I loved listening to him
Looks
play.
like the whiskey
Ah,
funnels.
speak for yourself, Morris. It was a terrible racket.
Okay, so let's go back in here. It's definitely going to be one of these. That one. Funnel? Funnel. I wonder. Nope. I'm not going to click on it yet because I'm just going to fuck around with these a little bit. Okay, mouthpiece.
They seem to have been using it as a funnel. These bootleggers are very resourceful.
Okay, but we are going to have to figure out what to do with this. I want the game to feel pity for my stupid ass for not figuring out how to do this. Ah. Dude, my brain freaking hurts. What the fuck? Maybe. Yeah. I am so fucking confused. Okay, well, we'll have to come back another time. Let's go back later. Let's go to the Chanderly shed. Shelmerston Chanderly sell all of their larger items from this shed. It was originally the front half of the Beatrice Inn, a Shelmerston lugger that was sawn in half when she reached the end of her career as a fishing boat. You can find the stern of the Beatrice Inn just along the quay. All these little buoys. Tub of floats. Table of floats. These are lobster buoys. Traditional lobster floats made of painted cork and wood. The colored stripes allow the fishermen to identify their pots. A box of buoys. This box is very buoyant if dropped overboard. Ha ha ha. Net buoys. These plastic floats are designed for fishing nets, but also make great boat fenders. Lobster buoys. Nice. And this is Ken McArdle, runs the boat tours for the tourists. Who are you? Colin Pickering. You're a fisherman. Interesting. Okay. Shelmerston Chandlery. Stocking a wide range of ropes and lines, boat hardware, safety equipment, maps, and charts. Whether you are a fisherman or a leisure sailor, we probably have what you need. And if we don't, we can order it from the mainland. Let's go in. Postcard rack. Send your loved ones a message guaranteed to arrive after you get home. Beautiful. I like all the drawers and stuff in the back. Okay, starboard window. Each of these flags is a different letter of the alphabet. I wonder what this message says. Ah, oh, fuck, you're gonna get me with this, aren't you? I'm gonna have to go look it up. Spirit level. Cool. Harpoons. Stabby stab. Winch. Oh. Oh, right. I wasn't in the right spot because I heard none of the... So I was definitely in the wrong spot in the boat. And I'm just dumb. Yay, we found one. We found a Grinkin. But anyway, let's take a brief moment. Handy trio, barometer, hygrometer, wow, ergometer, and clock. Here's a barometer. Oh, look at all these little tools and things. Air horn! Blah! Binnacle. The binnacle has its magnetic compass and features two quadrantial correctors, iron spheres, which correct for induced magnetization. Cool. Okay, yeah, let's look up flags. Because I'm curious, and I used to know some of them, but it's been a very long time. Signal. Not dignity. Signal. flags. Okay, what do we got? Okay, the second one's Lima. So we got Charlie, Lima, so CL. I'm looking for blue and red. Echo, CLE, A, or Alpha, Clarf, Foxtrot, Oscar, Clarf, for A, Alpha, Charlie, Tango, Cat, T, that's India, Catio, Catian, Clar for Catchin. I don't know what that means. Clariston for, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm assuming Clar would be Clariston for Catchin. I don't know. I do not know. Anyway. Buoyancy aid. Boy. Boat cleats. Ah, didn't know that's what it's called. Barometer. Nautical tape measure. Lantern. Cool. Random other shit that I guess we aren't supposed to really care about. Oh, who are all these folks? That's the bird folks. Okay, cool. Who are you? David Smith. You're a fisherman. Seagulls. A pub table. Got an ashtray. Some checkers. Board game. Couple of seagulls. And a box. Which won't let me in. Alright. The Camel Pub. The Camel has been on Shelmerston Quayside. Oh yeah, it's Chell. Not Shell. I don't know. Has been on Shelmerston Quayside as long as anyone can remember. No one knows which came first, the name or the distinctive double hump roof. The Camel Head was erected by Arthur Bowen, the grandfather of the current landlord Godfrey, in 1929. Tuesday's quiz night, Wednesday's open mic night, Thursday's cribbage night. Oh, I am there for cribbage night. Get me in on that. Oh, I see. An interesting shape. Can I click this barrel? No? Okay. I guess we can't see the top. Pickled eggs. Yum. That's not really. Pub table. Mimi and Lauren catching up for a chat about the next Shelmerston Singers choir concert. Lauren Ahern, shopkeeper. Mimi Bergonzi, unemployed grad student. We're just following her around. Colin Pickering, fisherman. Merriman, best better. Perihelion, DHIPA. Well, perihelion means like around the sun. DHIPA. What would DH be? Because India Pale Ale. I don't know. I would drink this, and probably this if it's bitter. Rothmeister Pilsner. Apfelion. Table beer. Black Phillip, Russian Imperial Stout. No, thank you. Okay, who are you? Godfrey Bowen, landlord of the Camel. Harry Tuft, museum volunteer. Pub table. Ivan is on the phone to Gareth. Nathan is scrolling through the group chat he has with his kids who are both at university. Ivan Hobbs and Nathan Phillips. He's a smuggler. What the fuck? Karaoke machine. Oh, thank you for the feedback. That was very much appreciated. Oh. Nice. We found our Grankin. What's in this barrel? Can I click it? No. But we can look at the notice board. Mimi Bergozzi's 21st birthday. Pete and Val. New Year's Eve 2006. Off the hook. Sam Fire singing Hypnotize at the Camel Karaoke Night. Absolutely smashing it. Miles Humboldt and Ian Carringer warming up. The fuck? Why? Ogden winning the Low Tide Cricket Match 1987. The Man, the Myth, Tony Scruggins. New Year's Eve 2006, Off the Hook. Shelmerston Silver Band playing at the Camel. The Camel team, that year we thrashed Appledore at cricket and rowing. As usual, Scruggins ended up in the sea. Sanchia and Lance. Okay, cool. Gareth Jacobs. I guess we can't go into the museum. Has been closed since its curator, Morris Lupton, died, but should be reopening soon. Sorry! Sorry, I'm dead. Signpost. Oh, fuck. Events board. All the bands you should be shouting over at the Camel this month. Live music. Hard Cell, Houdini, Cephalopod, Royal Tuber, The Worms, The Wizard Seagull. Ah. Okay, how do I... Royal Tuber. The fuck? Seagulls. Royal 2. It's like I've got a timer. Calendar. I don't know. What the fuck is that supposed to be? The fuck is the tub? Well, that was lame. Oh. Guess I'll have to keep an eye out for the Royal Tuber, because I'm not getting in it right now. Time for toast. This building is the stern half of the Beatrice Inn, a former Shelmerston fishing lugger, and was converted by Brp and Gugo in the early 1990s. This toast room serves dry toast almost exclusively to the fish folk. There is always a queue. Until they came up on the land, fish people had never eaten dry food, and they adore it. Toast is their absolute favorite, and is the main reason the fish folk integrated with the economy and practices of the dry ciders. It is said that until toast, they had no interest in money or clothes. Lunchtime rush. Fish folk patiently queuing for toast. Dry food is a rare delicacy to these sea dwellers, and they're known to swim here from miles around to crunch down on a crispy slice of toast. We have krill, tetra, owl, and coral. Coral? Coral? Oh, okay. Wow, so many toasters. Toast rack. White bloomer. Rye sourdough. It's rather dark for a rye sourdough. You'd think it's a pumpernickel. White farmhouse loaf. San Francisco sourdough. But without the bacteria on San Franciscan's hands and San Franciscan water. I listened to a whole fucking podcast about San Franciscan sourdough. I don't know why. I don't even listen to podcasts. One of my friends was like, I'm going to listen to this, and then passed out. And I'm like, great, I guess I'm listening to a podcast about sourdough now. Don't get me wrong, I love sourdough. I just don't care all that much. But there's a study done about what makes San Francisco sourdough what it is and why it's so good. And they were looking into the water, but they found that a very key factor was the, like, bacteria, even after they've washed their hands, but like whatever is on the baker's hands really contributes to the taste of sourdough in San Francisco. It's freaking wild. Westmount Legacy Strata, 900 watt. Removable crumb tray. No bagel sitting on this model. Prestige Gen 5, 1900 watt. Variable browning crumpet fruit loaf setting. Oh, I could go for crumpets. Vario Light C, 950 watts. Easy press lever and anti-slip feet. Organza Contemporary, 1200 watts. Classic styling, sleek finishing, peak and pop feature. The chrome tends to show up. Slimy fin marks. Chopping board. Sardane Efficiency Model C, 850 watts, integrated cable storage. Brava Keep, 4425 M, 1000 watts, 7 heat settings, bun warming feature. Plugs. Wow. And the Verganzo Salamander Artisan Deluxe, 2,200 watts, 6-slot LED countdown, bagel and sandwich features, ultra fine control, auto lower and lift. Now what could be the source? Oh, hello. You look like you're right. Toasty, the Time for Toast mascot. Close enough. save the biggest toaster for last. We got a Grankin. Audrey's Seafood Bar. Fresh fish straight from the sea, as well as yesterday's fresh fish straight from the sea. Ah, interesting. Living area up top. Audrey Pickering. Audrey is a local entrepreneur with her fingers in many fish pies. Not content with running a landscape gardening company in Chelmerston's Satellite Internet Consortium, she recently opened this seafood bar to take advantage of the tourists with a ready supply of seafood. Seafood platter. Seafood platter. I want roe. Seafood platter. Fuck me up, fam. Seafood. I like all the little warning things on the cooling elements. Cute. Oven. Mussels. Oh, right. I'm just gonna imitate everything. Frying pan. Anything in the oven? Nothing. Prep station. Soused eel. Interesting. Jellied eel. More soused eel. Knives. Nice. Hello. Alright. Cool. Chelmerston Kipper Company. Proudly smoking kippers since 1991, locally caught herring smoked over finest sustainably sourced Chelmerston oak. Chelmerston Kipper Company was the first fish person-owned business to open here. Okay. Lots of wood. Oh, backstairs. Fish heads. Or kitties. We have biscotti. Hello, biscotti. And smoky momo. Oops. Continue. Bins. Fats. Hello, Fats. Super Kit. Hello. You're pretty superb. And you are Jack. I like you, Jack. Boxer. And Polly. Ooh, look at that in the smokehouse. Kippers. Yummy kippers! Smoking barrel. Cool. This is Mariana. She took over running the Chelmerston Kipper Company several years ago and does a rotating trade thanks to her ability to catch her own herrings, which keeps operating costs low. Nice. Fresh kippers. There it is. Another Grenkin. Yay! 7 more. We're about halfway through this level, maybe. It's been an hour. Till. Ka-ching. Can see gears. Oh, there's the coins. That's cool. No bells. Okay, next we have the Crab Shack. Ask for the Thursday special. Well, today's Friday. Why does that bird person have a selfie stick? Please end my existence. Table 1 is Jessica's favorite spot. Crab lunch. Cutlery. Jessica Dern. Retired. Okay, let's look into the Crab Shack, I guess. Ooh, look at all those netting and ropes hanging from the ceiling. Okay. Susan the Crab. Susan was supposed to be cooked and eaten for the Festival of the Sea back in 1997, but she was already one of the largest crabs to have been caught on Shelmerston. But when that big day came, no one could bring themselves to kill her, so Susan was named and has lived in the Crab Shack as a pet ever since. That is a small container for the largest crab found in Shelmerston. Red king crabs live for at least 30 years, so Susan is probably coming to the end of her life, but no one knows for sure. Hello, Susan. You're very confined in there. Okay, what do we got? Stuffed pike. Pikes are freshwater fish. Who knows how it got here? Jaws of a sand tiger shark. Big bottle. Jackie Clemens was given this bottle to celebrate 20 years of the Crab Shack being opened by Sally Mapes. Oh, there's a cute little model of the HMS Indefatigable. Oh god, what the fuck is this word? Ogden made this as he journeyed back from New Zealand towards Shelmerston. I'm sure that's gonna be a memory I gotta find. Scrimshaw. Okay. Moray eelhead. Blip. And an anchor. Oh, what's up here? Display shelves. Sink. Shop cloth. Oven. Frying pan. Onions. What's in the oven? Ooh. What do we got here? Looks yummy. Ling. Chopping board. Chopping up a lemon. Crab lunch. There it is. Cranking number 8. Yo. Okay. And crab lunch. Okay, let's look into the head of Sally Mapes, Ogden Beckett's widow and former florist.
We were 14 when we started going out. Me and my friend Cassia had started a beach clean at the weekend, and Ogden turned up with his mate Godfrey. I had no idea Ogden liked me. He was the tallest in our year, and we all fancied him. By the time we reached the little cove at the north end of the beach, he'd asked me to come to a concert he was playing in. I said yes. We'd been going out for a few years when I applied to Floristry College on the mainland. I didn't tell Ogden. I didn't believe I'd get in, and didn't want him to think I was trying to get away from him. Ogden might have looked mature and confident, but he was a gentle soul, not nearly as sure of himself as he looked. But I did get in, and he was gutted. I felt terrible. I didn't want to hurt Ogden. He said he didn't mind, but I could see he was covering. My last week on Shelmerston was really hard. Every time I saw him, it felt so strained, and I couldn't sleep. Finally, on my last night, I made a decision. I would take an apprenticeship at the garden centre on the island instead, so we could stay together. It felt like the right thing to do. I would tell Ogden in the morning. But when I opened the door the next day, I found Ogden's sousaphone left on the doorstep. I was terrified. What did it mean? What had he done? I ran down to his house, my heart in my mouth. His mum, she never did like me, was a little bit smug. She told me Ogden had sailed off to New Zealand. He was headed to Christchurch, she said, and didn't know when he was coming back. Then she shut the door.
What a bitch.
I was more than a bit tearful, but, you know, looking back, I think we both needed to have a bit of an adventure.
I spend a lot of time with Sally during this period. We used to meet up quite often when she returned from Floristry College, and I was working at the museum. For a while, I thought maybe we would get together.
Oh, boy.
She always seemed a bit out of reach, sort of distracted. Well, it makes sense now.
And there's the item. Yay, yay.
How did that get in there?
I'm with you, doggo. I don't know how these bottles work. Shelmerston Artist Center, gallery and art supply shop. Some rooms inside, interesting. Ceramic Grenkins, modeled by Shelley Roundtree, who claimed to have visited Grenkin Cove, the home of the Grenkins, as a small child. Little Joe Dowder. Mary Michael Bodkin. Otto Pank. Oh, wait. Other way. There it goes. A Grenkin and a Grenkin. Hey, what's up? Not much. Figured I would stream today because I wasn't working, because I've been off work all week because they sent me home because I came in contact with someone with COVID and now my roommate is sick. I am okay, but it's very likely that I'm just lucky and asymptomatic but do have COVID right now, hence the mask on me. But yeah, just trying to finish this game today. How are you doing? Cornelius Fimblewisk. How's your internet, actually? It's still hot despite the heat wave here being kind of over. Yeah, I heard that it was, like, really bad there. It was not terrible here, but it's still been, like, super hot, and I'm really lucky to have air conditioning. And to be not working this week, because, like, I wear pants at work because I ride my bike into work and I don't want to lose skin if I get hit. So I always wear like denim to work. Been finishing games and watching more anime. Nice. And thank you. I'm okay. It's just my roommate because she has a bit of a sore throat and has had it all week. I am very lucky. I watched one episode of anime today because I did dishes and watched an episode of Love Live Superstar. What games have you been working on finishing? I saw that you're playing Wise yesterday, like Y''S. I'm always like, oh, holy shit, 41 Celsius? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I thought it was bad here. It was 30 here. Like, I think maxing out at 32. But 41 is, wow. Wow. I am so sorry. I really hope you have air conditioning. I've heard of a lot of things like how some prisons in the UK just like don't have air conditioning and they just don't care to install air conditioning, and it was like not good conditioners for folks who are in prison. So that's not great. And same thing in like long care homes and stuff. And I know that here we have issues where long care homes aren't adequately air conditioned. And we have old people like not doing well because their homes aren't being air conditioned, and the for-profit companies in charge of them don't give a shit. Finished Pokemon Soul Silver, still working on Zelda, planning on reattempt Wise after controller issues. Okay. Well, good luck with that. I'm planning on blasting through the rest of this game today to cross it off. And then maybe if I have some, like, last achievement things to do, I might do that off stream, but planning on having a bit of a longer stream today. We're at an hour and a half, so quite early in the stream still. In your spare time, you've been playing Pokemon Black on your 3DS. Nice! Yeah, that was my first Pokemon game on 3DS. But, like, first Pokemon game in general. So that's why I'm not as into Pokemon. Your Wi-Fi is much better now. Nice! Hopefully you can do your community day. If you end up doing it next week, I don't know if I'd be able to join because I should be back at work as long as I test negative on Monday. We'll see. So I have to, like, go in an hour late, get tested, dick around for half an hour not talking to anyone, wait for my result, and then get approved for work by 8:30. I start at 7. So, like, the first hour and a half of my day is going to be a write-off. Little ringed plover. Bar-tailed godwit. Oh yeah, these are wooden seabirds. Lapwing. I don't know any of these birds. Spoonbill. Oh, I know spoonbills. Redshank. But I would assume these are UK birds. Avocet. I don't know how it's pronounced. And egret. I do know egrets. Might do it Monday depending on your schedule. Your mod for some streamers so you work mountain schedule around that? Or your schedule. I was like MT, mountain, but I realized it's my. Nice. Sounds like fun. Hopefully get a lot of people showing up for that. That should be good. Watercolor by Barry Wainscott. 399 pounds. Shelmerston Caldera. A Scottish Scene. Watercolor and gouache. Barry Wainscott, 299 pounds. Waiting for the boats to come in. Peggy Chen, 250 pounds. Egret in Flight. Oil and Canvas. GJ Neath, 450 pounds. Bringing in the Catch. Watercolor. Peggy Chen, 250 pounds. Quayside Houses. Lithograph. Signed edition of 400. Eddie Tipper, 149 pounds. Dawn on Shelmerston Beach. Peggy Chen, 250 pounds. Hello, Tetra. I see you're back at work now and not eating toast. Shelmerston Sweets, one of the oldest shops on the quayside, and the first we converted from a fishing storage shed. Shelmerston Sweets originally opened to sell the homemade confectionaries of Joseph Sticky Palmer to the crew of passing ships in the 1890s. It was famously said that a single Palmer gobstopper would last the entire trip to the West Indies and back. Wow, impressive and mildly horrifying. Let's go in. Yeah, AC isn't normalized here. Yeah, because y'all aren't supposed to have temperatures this high, but like now there are temperatures this high, and especially because there are so many older buildings there, right? Like installing HVAC units after building, or like HVAC systems after a building is built is significantly more difficult than setting it up as the building is being built. So you get a lot of like window air conditioning units. What is this game? It's I Am Dead. You play as Morris Lupton, the dead manager of a museum in a small, like, UK island town that has a volcano on it, which I don't think exists anywhere in the UK, but And there's like fish people and bird people, so there's definitely a realm of fantasy. But you and your dog Sparky are trying to trying to make contact with other ghosts on the island that have been dead for at least 3 years, so that one of them can hopefully take on the role of custodian. The current custodian of the island has been custodian for a long time, and they're tired and can't really keep up with it anymore. And because of that, the volcano is like about to erupt, so you quickly need to find someone who will take on the role. And realistically, it seems like Morris Lupton is the best choice, but he's only been dead for a short period of time and not 3 years. Yeah, UK has never had a volcano. Yeah, I was pretty sure of that. But this game is definitely in the realm of fantasy. I want to see the sweets in the back room. I guess not. Delivery boxes. Chocolate Anchor, special edition, large variety, full of caramel. Oh, I want sweets. Pick and mix. Ooh, Swedish fish. Yum. Gobstoppers. No, other way. And when you're finding essentially like in not Ocarina of Time, the open world one, why can't I remember? You're like finding the little like spirits in things. Well, you're unemployed again this summer. Seems to be an interesting one. Relatives from New York visiting, so you gotta sleep on the floor. Oh, that sucks! Hopefully you get some like foam or something to put under your back, because that's gotta hurt, man. It should be somewhere around this depth. Okay, and yeah, this game gives you the ability to look through items. But I gotta match this to this. Oh. There it is. Yay. Just sleep in a sleeping bag? No way. Yeah, for sure. Thankfully you have access to a mattress. Yeah. Otherwise that would kill your back. Chocolate anchors. Yum. Little ones though. Foam shrimp. Oh, I've got a bunch of foam candy that I got from IKEA last week. Chocolate shells. If I get hungry, I'm gonna snack on them. Foam bananas. Yeah, one time I slept like pretty much directly on the floor because I brought an air mattress to a convention because we were trying to jam too many people in a hotel room. And that air mattress has a hole, and it was definitely pretty deflated by the end of the night. It was pretty rough. Gummy snakes! Lemon bonbons. Gummy snakes! Oh, I want to go to Bulk Barn and buy too much candy now, but I can't leave the house. This music's nice. Strawberry bonbons. Bonbon. Vince Malford, he's a hairdresser. Front counter, what do we got? Morlow Preservation Trust Collection Tin. Collecting money for the Morlow Preservation Trust. Morlows are an extremely rare aquatic mammal that is native to Shelmerston. Morlows were nearly hunted to extinction in the 1980s. Oh, it's full of coins. Sticks of rock. Nice. They all say Shelmerston. That's cute. I can mix. Oh, I see. Laura Ahern, shopkeeper. Oh, we saw her earlier. Hello, Belgit. Cool for cats. Nice achievement. I keep on looking at everyone's cats. Okay. Let's go to the next place. Sally Mapes and Ogden Beckett's house. Oh, we still got a little bit down the key. Yeah. Ruff. Okay. Hyacinth Yellowstone. Snapdragon Cool Rose. Scotch Heather Firefly. Iris Cristata. You've slept on the floor before, not nice. Yeah, I slept in a bathtub once. That was not nice. And it's weird because I had like a feeling that I've done it before. And I'm like, did I sleep in a bathtub once when I was drunk and don't remember it? That's pretty rough, but... Likely also a convention story that I have, like... I don't normally black out, so I don't know. Sally and Ogden on their wedding day. Outram Hall, 1983. Cute. Sally and Ogden on their 20th wedding anniversary in Auckland, New Zealand, 2003. He died in 2007. Silver Fern. The silver fern has long been the symbol of New Zealand. Ogden and Sally bought this fine sculpture of one when they were there for their anniversary. It is made of Rimu wood. Interesting. Ogden's sousaphone. Towel basket. Radiator. Little boats and the cricket bat. Ogden's bat. Ogden won this bat in a game of backgammon against the New Zealand Test cricketer Terry Jarvis in a pub in Dunedin during his travels in New Zealand. Living room table. A Garden of Jewels by Martin and Sarah Donington. What the fuck is playing? Why is there shit playing? Why is it a Fulgur stream? What the fuck? Anyway, what the fuck was that? It was my watch later list. Had it playing just on its own. And I'm like, what? Anyway, that explains what the weird music was. It was from Fulgur stream. That's awkward. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I definitely did. And I was like, very confused. No, I think it would have gone through because I'm using the output. Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. Be lurking for a bit while you watch anime, but you'll be back. Okay, cool. Well, have fun watching anime. I will be here exploring A Garden of Jewels by Martin and Sarah Donington. Liar's dice. They're loaded. I see. 3 more Grenkins. Oh, I didn't look at the plant. Flower arrangement. Although retired, Sally still keeps a nursery arranging flowers for friends, special occasions, and local businesses. Cool. Seaside shop. Everything you need for a perfect seaside holiday. Interesting little room upstairs. Inflatable ring modeled after the Laird's famous camel. Nice. Found a Grinkin. Hey. Annoying. Oh, we got lots of things in here. Shelves. Snow globe. Shelmerston Island. Aw, that's really cute. Another snow globe of Shelmerston's lighthouse. A life ring. A shell. Anyone living inside? Nope. I miss Jeremy or whatever his name was. My spider friend telescope. And a diving helmet. This is a replica, not for use underwater. Lucky dip. Some call these brand tubs. Have a rummage around and see what you get. Let's see what's in here. Rubber ball. Another rubber ball. A kazoo. An army figure. Another kazoo. A water pistol. Zip zip. Another water pistol. I'm so enthused. I want to collect the porcelain camel. Yeah. That's what I want. Way at the bottom. Let's look on this shelf. What do we got? A toy boat. And another toy boat. Oh, I like the seagull details. That's cute. Spades. And swords. And more spades. And more spades. Can I click the buoys on top? No? Okay. Buckets. Nice. All neatly stacked. What's on this table here? Table of trinkets. Grankins of Shelmerston. Local legend has it that Grankins are mysterious fairy-like sprites that have always inhabited the island. You'll probably never see one, but if you're lucky, one might leave footprints in your butter or cause your chimney to become blocked. Glass float. Another glass float. And another glass float. And a toy boat. No, okay. We got some whistles. Oh, did not expect that. Nice. Well, that's fun. Rebecca Short, shopkeeper. Okay, what's here? Well, postcards. First day's been nice. Granddad had chips for dinner. Johnny went crabbing. Bit rainy. I hate the seaside. Wish I was home. Hotel was nice. Pencils. Like seeing the insides of them. More pencils. Pencil goblin. I used to love those little things to stick on the end of your pencil. Here's another. I used to have one almost like this, actually. In action. Pencil goblin. And a collection box. Got some coins in there. I want to see what's inside the table. Will you let me? Nope. That's okay. Okay, Godfrey Bowen, landlord at the Camel Pub. Let's see what's in your head. Ogden's childhood friend.
I remember we was walking home from school, a bunch of us, and I told him my granddad said the lad had a live Bactrian camel living somewhere in the woods.
Nope, almost had it. There.
Everyone laughed, but I told them it was true. Ogden didn't believe me. Someone would have seen it. He dared me to climb in and prove it. I told him he'd have to come with me. walking past the big house, we were almost caught by the gamekeeper and had to run. Hell for leather for the woods.
Hell for leather? Never heard that
We
saying.
reached the trees out of breath. I was bent double and leant against a tree. Ogden had better breath control and he recovered quickly. He saw it first. The clouds parted, the moon shone down, and Ogden gasped. And then I did too. Was it? It was. The next day, we were kicking ourselves. We had no proof. No one was going to believe us. But we knew what we saw.
No, that was it. Oh. Almost. There it is.
Yeah, he was a couple of years above these chaps at school. Oh, and he's right. No one believed them. We gave them so much stick.
Oh, right. Yeah, here it is. Nope, not the kazoo. A porcelain camel.
Camels are so obviously a made-up animal. Humans will believe any old rubbish.
Okay there, Sparky. You're not correct, but you are a dog, so I guess you get away with it. Okay, what's next? The Big Scoop. One of the first fish folk businesses established on the island, the Big Scoop was opened by Tang and their family in 1994 to showcase the fish folks' skill in making ice cream using a range of seaweeds cultivated in the sea caves beneath the island. Cool. Let's go in. Oh, look at all the seagulls. Box. Oh, hello, friend. Jerry loves a cone or two. Why are both of his eyes on one side of his head? Jerry, are you okay? There's a brick in here. Large fiberglass ice cream thrown in the sea by teenagers every other month. Good thing it can float. Tang. Ice cream flavors. Cone holder. There it is. Yay! How many more? One more? Or is that it? One more. One more Grinkin and one more clue. Oh, and we gotta find whatever the fuck that fox dude was on about. Side table. Got a pomegranate. Oh, yes! Oh, beautiful. Thank you for doing this game. Water. Spoons and cones. Nice. What do we got? Mimi. Just making our way through town. Who are you? Darren Tuppen. Poor Darren is deeply worried about the volcano erupting. Since he lost his job as a fishmonger's assistant, he spends much of his time trapezing the quayside with his boards, urging people to wake up or be consumed by the fire. Oh. Oh. Queen of the Isles sailing time. Trash bin. Can we go inside the boat? No? Who are you? Callum Turner, fish market stall holder. Harbor Arm. Oh, wow. Okay. Harbor light installed in 1994 to help guide ships into Shelmerston Harbor. Lots of birds. Army man on a drinks can. Lord of the Arts. A glittering star-studded cast of top artists and celebrities were in attendance for the opening of Shelmerston's new sculpture garden. Henry Outram, the island's laird, was said to be delighted with the reception to the opening event. In a brief statement to the press, he announced that the land in the grounds of Outram Hall would be left in trust for future generations of art lovers to walk the grounds and enjoy these world-class works in a natural setting. Shelmerston Museum may be set to open again. The museum, which has been shut since the death of its curator, Morris Lupton, has a new owner, circus legend Cersei Jackson, who recently returned to the island after retiring from a glitzy show business career. Interesting. Okay, we'll double back. Okay. Harry Tuft, museum volunteer. What else do we got? We have Vernon Russet and their suitcase. Flip-flops and clothes. Telescope, views of the mainland for 40 pence. Lots of coins in there. That's exciting. New Zealand 3-penny piece. Well, I'm gonna need that later. Good to know it's in here. Sally Mapes. Gar. And a decommissioned mine! Okay, so let's unpack this. Mines like this can be found in seaside towns all over the British Isles. They are World War II sea mines that have been repurposed as collection boxes for the Shipwrecked Mariners Society. Next time you see one, give them a couple of quid. Interesting. And the Shelston Compter. Compters were small local prisons where an English sheriff might put debtors, dissenters, and other troublemakers. This modern-day take on the Compter was kindly installed by CDEF when they built the new harbor arm, a novel way to control the rowdy antics of certain CDEF employees. Oh boy. Oh, hello, Donald Thompson. What did you do? Have you been getting drunk at the pub instead of doing your job? Okay, well, I'll have to talk to Sally, because she's got some thoughts. But then I need to find out what the fuck that dude was on about before I get this coin.
I missed Ogden so much, and for the first month there was no letter at all. I took my place at college on the mainland without knowing how he was feeling. It was a shock how low it made me, even though I was working with flowers, my dream job. I threw myself into making friends and working as hard as I could. I wondered about him traveling the world, without me and without his sousaphone. What he was doing, how he was feeling. Then the letters started arriving, and it was amazing. Each one came with a penny from a different country. One from Valparaiso, another from Dakar. I wrote back and told Ogden about my course, trips to Kew Gardens, which were amazing. And Ogden told me about his voyage, watching dolphins and flying fish, crossing the equator. Sometimes we were both lonely. We poured out our hearts to each other. In a funny way, I think the letters made us closer than ever.
Damn it. Overshot it. My favorite story when I was a kid was about flying fish. This not it? There we go. I was fascinated with flying fish as a little
When he
kid.
arrived in Christchurch, he'd send me flowers pressed in his letters. I sent him a shell from home, and then he sent me a New Zealand halfpenny. It was my favourite. On one side was the head of a Maori
halfpenny?
tiki. Ogden told me it was lucky.
Yeah, so that's why we're gonna look for that penny.
and when my father died, I opened up my own florist shop on the quay. I tucked the halfpenny under the front step for luck, polished up Ogden's sousaphone and put it in the window. They both brought me luck, and the shop flourished.
Get it? Flourished, because flowers.
One day, Ogden showed up at the shop, completely out of the blue. He told me there was nowhere like Shelmerston, and no one like me. I was so thrilled to see him, I asked him to marry me there and then.
Oh, bold.
He said yes.
The lure of Shelmerston. It always pulls people back when they try to move away. They were a lovely couple, Sally and Ogden.
Ooh, neck crack. Okay, so I know where the penny is. We'll go back for it. But let's look at this. The Royal Tuber. It's not this? That's bullshit. Well, anyway, let's look at the Grinkins. Yeah, there's one left on the Skylark. Skylark. That's the sound I'm looking for, but where is the sound? Oh, I see, they're painting it green. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. Definitely not that. Oh, another spirit level. Cool. I'll be back in a second. I am back with water. I honest to God had to pee for like a full minute. It was very silly. That's not it. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. That's the same one. These are whiskey funnels. Not it either. I'm definitely missing something. Oh, the toolbox! There it is. Skrinkin! What do we got? Shelmerston honey, best in the aisle. Oops, no, let me back in. Interesting, okay. So, was I supposed to find Slippery Derrick? I don't even remember. Okay, let's go back here for a moment. Oh. Royal Tuber. Oh, I know the answer to this. I found it. The King Edward potato.
Yes, you solved
Yay, I got it.
I did! Oh, that was fun!
Solve more, solve more, solve more!
Oh, okay, Mr. Whitstable. I'll try.
Oh, for goodness sake, Morris, we just don't have time for this right now.
Happy riddle hunting, riddle friends.
Riddle friends. I love how unimpressed Sparky is with this. It's like tuber, like tuba, like marching tuba. But no, a tuber isn't a potato. And there's the 3-penny piece. Sorry, I'm eating candy. Yay.
Yeah, one good thing about being dead, I'll never have to deal with counting change again.
That is true. Time to get Sparky out.
A very distinctive odor indeed. I reckon I can find him from this. Here I come, Ogden.
It's Sparky time. Oops, I clicked out. Ah! I keep on clicking out. I need 3 more spirit pieces. Back to Ogden. Yay! That candy was really good. It's that foam IKEA candy. Oh, he's giving us sousaphone. Nice. Sounds like a ship horn.
Oh, this feels so good. Terrific to see you, Morris.
Oh, it's great to see you too, mate.
Have a stretch, Ogden. We have a question for you.
Sparky, owner of the very finest singing voice on the island. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about the custodian. We need a replacement.
Ah, yes. I've heard that volcano rumbling. Poor Aggie must be very tired.
Yes, she is. We need a replacement.
Oh. Oh, you want me to be the custodian? Well,
At least you put it together.
I'm honored, but I can't.
Are you sure? The island is in dire need.
I know, and I sympathize, but Sally is the other half of me. I need to
Yeah, I
watch
figured
over
he'd use
her.
Sally as an excuse.
Everything else may be changing, but she's my constant, and I'm hers. I need to go into the West with her when it's her time.
Yes, I understand. You two always did have an enviable connection.
We were very lucky to find each other. And I'm still lucky just to watch over her. Makes this place still feel a bit like home, even as it changes. So I'm going to stay.
That's
But
very
listen,
fair. Hopefully the last
once
person
you've
will
found
work
the
out.
custodian, come back and enjoy a sniff of that beer in the camel with me, eh?
Ah, sure, Ogden. Well, see you around.
Sucks that you can't drink beer when you're dead. I want a beer. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's a volcano. It's smoking.
Well, after all these years, Ogden still carries that torch for Sally. I wish I'd been so lucky. Things I should have done.
You were busy with the museum, Morris. And you did walks, and you did fetch, and belly rubs, and...
Yeah, all right,
His
all right.
partner
yes.
is a dog.
I was very busy. Thank you for reminding me.
You did plenty. But now you need to find the next custodian.
Hey, how long has Aggie been custodian?
Oh, a little while now. You've met her, actually.
I have?
Well, her body, anyway. In the museum.
What? Her body? In
Ah.
the museum? Oh, wait!
That's right, Morris.
The Bog Lady. The Bog Lady of Shelmerston. Well, that's Aggie.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's her body, anyway. Her spirit is all around us, of course.
But Aggie is Bronze Age. 3,000 years. She's been custodian all that time?
Yep.
Wow.
No wonder she's tired.
More tired every minute. We need to get to the next prospect. Greg
My back's
Litherland,
itchy.
at the campsite.
Greg. Okay.
To the campsite. There's definitely like 3 aspects to each level. There's finding like the major clues, there's finding the Grenkins, and then there's solving the riddles.
The one part of the island I never spent much time at. I never cared for camping. Although we did find a lot of Bronze Age goods down here. Really fascinating bits
Oh,
of bobs.
excuse me.
I reckon this was an important place once. And not just to shellers.
Oh, there's so many great smells here. Oh, and so many rabbits to chase. Stop it, Sparky, you have a job to do.
You know, I suppose I do like it better up here now I don't have to worry about combing all those burrs out of your fur. At least this part of Shelmerston isn't changing too much.
Yes. Now let's sniff out Greg.
Yeah, I always found Greg a bit difficult. That business with the owl of his.
What?
He wasn't a bad guy at heart. Just liked animals a bit more than people, sometimes. Maybe. But who can blame him? Let's find some people who remembered him. Dig a little deeper.
Memories of Greg Litherland. Here we come.
Greg Litherland, 1969 to 2016. Greg ran Nap Hill campsite where his pricky demeanor and insistence on rules were notorious. He was a keen birdwatcher, nature lover, and campaigner for the protection of Morlos. A huge fan of sheller racing, Greg captured the excitement of the sport with his photographs. Interesting. It's hard to see because it's nighttime. Oh, wow. Okay. Is this another circular one? Yeah, it is. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, so this is circular. So, campsite main office. Water butt. Oh. There are jellyfish in here. Drinking from this tank would not be fatal, but probably not a good idea. Well then, I can see why. Camping supplies. The campsite office sells a range of basic provisions and camping essentials. Cool. Please book at the desk for bread, milk, and eggs, no later than 5 p.m. Food. Camping stove. Torch. Oh! See the batteries. That's cute. Wait, what's it called? Beefy bulbs. Camping stove. Cool. Batteries. Godfrey the Goat. Once the terror of Nap Hill, Godfrey was fiercely territorial and would attack anyone who dared approach. After many months of birdwatching visits, Greg eventually managed to tame him with rhubarb, and he became a valued member of the campsite staff, serving as a pack animal to help campers carry their gear up the hill. And then they fucking mounted his head when he died. Holy shit. Brutal. Front desk. Campsite maps. Diving the Chelmerston Rex Volume 2 at HMS Mentor and USS Illinois by Antoine Pouillot. Okay, oh, there's a game going there. Cool. Chelmerston's Ancient Sites, a walking guide by Morris Lupton. Cool, apparently we wrote a book. Visitor book, full of comments from people who enjoyed their stay on Chelmerston. Greg tore all the pages, which mentioned how unfriendly, unhelpful, and downright frightening he was. That's beautiful. Litter grabber. What do we got? The Lost Girls of Glenrock Lagoon. 4 in the Glenrock Mystery Series by Marjorie Mahoon. Behemoth Weeping. A new science fiction odyssey from the pen of Donald Dunleavy. Trapped in Heaven. A submarine romance thriller by Hemwick Innes. Biography of John Henry Pepper by Mavis Mottleworth. Playbox. Cute. Mallet and pegs. Pretense, I suppose. What book are you? You won't tell me. Lame. Okay. Let's see. Backpack. That looks like fun. Shelves. Oh, so, ooh, that book's bright. Let's see. Oh god, they all have names. Okay. The Secrets of Crinkin Glade, a collection of Chelmerston fairy stories. Maybe not all of them. Voices from the Key. Stories of Chelmerston as told by veteran fishermen. A very quiet volcano. The story of Chelmerston's unique geology. Chelmerston Rambles. A comprehensive walking guide to the island. And Campsite Roebuck. The Legacy of Greg Litherland. Okay, well I think I'm going to need that in a minute. Edie and Ben Newen, current owners of the Nap Hill campsite, who took over when Greg retired. Okay, well, we're going right into Edie's brain.
I only knew Greg briefly, from the summer that I took over the campsite and he retired. He seemed harmless enough, if a bit strange, living in that nasty little caravan. As part of his official handover process, he gave me a big box of rule books that I was apparently supposed to give every camper when they arrived. I couldn't believe them. The amount of inches apart each tent had to be, the angle of pitch, permitted colours of guy ropes. No skipping ropes, marbles, conkers or throwing games. No singing with hand drums. I built a huge fire on the beach, invited the whole site for a big party and burned the lot.
Nice.
But then, awkward, Greg showed up. I guess he'd been collecting some things from his caravan and came to see what the noise was all about. You could tell he wasn't comfortable, but he sat down and tried to make conversation. I told him how beautiful I thought Chelmerston was, and he started telling me all about the wildlife here and the best places to spot birds. He was actually quite a sweet guy. He must have noticed what we were burning, but he never mentioned it. That was the last time I saw him. I always felt a bit guilty. I mean, I got him wrong. He wasn't that bad.
Interesting.
Well, it's a good thing she kept one of them. It must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I know where it is. Nope. I'm not doing this again.
I only knew Greg briefly, from the summer that I took over. As part of couldn't believe. No skipping ropes, marble.
No skipping, as I skip it. There's the rule book. No Grenkins yet. Interesting.
What's this about dogs having to be on leads the whole time? Outrageous.
Dogs should be on leads most of the time.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
Cool. Dish soap. Ooh, it's pink. Lamp. Log pile. Oh, hello, brick. Oh. Under the brick, we've got some common cryptops, which is mildly horrifying. And a longhorn beetle. And some wood lice. These crustaceans have several common names in Chelmerston. Some people call them diddly widdlies, some say chicky pigs, and on the north of the island they're known as old ladies' pebbles. Yucky. But an interesting discovery nonetheless. Campsite site notice board. Pizza menu. The pizza guy comes every Tuesday. Opening times, hikers club, newspaper clipping, camel events listing. Nice. Okay, what do we have? Charging station. Nice. I expected it to be a sink, not some plugs. But that's cool, I guess. How many Grenkins in this area? 8. Okay, not bad. Bench. Towel. A wash bag. The razor. Cute. And we got a shower. Got some flies. And a luchador. Named El Fantasma. A playbox. A game about blocks. You playing Minecraft on your Game Boy? Nothing on the outside. Yeah, we already went into the log pile. Okay, around we go. First area is pitch 7, 8, and 9. Jackson Williams and the Langley family. Jackie Williams' tent. Lots of boots. A travel bag. Curtis Jackson's tent. Wow, fancy. Curtis Jackson, been a twitcher since his granddad showed him his first water rail in Beckenham. Well, actually Nelmersend, between Beckenham and Penge. Cool. Oh, shit. He had dots over his head. I guess we're doing this.
My whole life I've dreamed of seeing a Jemson's sea owl. One day, I read the news that a guy on this little island called Shelmerson had discovered one. I had to see it.
OVO. I get it. I get the Drake thing. Owls' faces look like OVO. Oh my god. I think I've had a revelation.
The only being on the island booked up really fast, so I decided to stay at the temporary campsite set up by the guy who discovered the sea owl, Greg Litherland. The atmosphere was amazing. There were twitchers from all over the world come to see it. Greg had given the owl a name, David Abrahams. A bit weird, but I guess he was the one who found it. And because it had no mate, it was lonely, and he'd made a model female owl out of concrete. That's quite impressive. I got to know Greg a bit during my stay. He really seemed to resent all the noise and fuss on the island. His island, as he thought of it. And the irony was that he was the one who'd got everyone excited about coming to Shelmerston.
Nice.
Greg told us he'd take us up in groups to the owl's nest site, but I snuck up early with my camera. It saw me and it flew off hooting and I didn't get a picture. I was gutted. I had to make do with a picture of the model. It wasn't the same.
The model is rather silly.
Ah, I remember that. All those bird watchers suddenly arriving and nowhere for them to stay. I didn't think Greg had it in him to start a campsite, but he somehow pulled it together.
Okay, so I'm looking for the owl model. Water bottle. Lamp. Table. Cards. And a cool box. Wow. Is that just beer? Curtis allows himself one beer for every new bird he has seen that day. Incredible. Wellington boots. Results of welly wanging competitions? Okay. Welly. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Washing up station. Washing up bowl. Dish soap. Camping kettle. The style of kettle where water is held around the central chamber containing the heat source was first invented in the 1900s and were standard issue during World War II. Interesting. That's cool. Oh. There it almost looks like. Close enough, I guess. We're like a quarter of the way through this level. Thermos flask. Isn't Thermos a brand? Lamp. Cool. Life-size concrete owl made by G. Lipland. There it is. Dude, these foam candies are addictive.
Oh, poor old David Abrahams.
Right. Forgot the owl had a name. Guess the cooler doesn't open. You shove a cooler underneath, like, something like this. What is it even balancing on the other side? So that raccoons don't get in. Oh my god, I found... I went out yesterday. Not yesterday, a couple days ago. Didn't interact with anyone, but just, like, had to do something right outside my house. And I go and look at my e-bike, and the seat is covered in tiny little fucking raccoon footprints. So now I have to go clean my bike. Maybe on Sunday. Because the raccoons have walked all over it. And I'm going to clean it before putting my butt on it. The Langley family. Wow. They are messy. Boopy. So infuriating that it is nearly fun. It's a bop it. Underwear everywhere. My god. It's 4 children and an adult. All these moths. Okay. To the next plot. Pitch 16 and 17, the Needle family. Where the rabbits poo. This would be a great place to hide something, especially something small and round. Oh, fuck. Poop? Yeah, that's poo. Oh my god. Okay, I'll go through that in a minute. Barbecue. Burnt sausage. Nice. Cool box. Milk and pop. Oh wait, there is UHT milk. Whatever that means. Rabbits. There are no rabbits on Chelmerston until someone released a pair of these fed walloons in the 1950s. Hello! Very cursed. Hello? Why do you have one eye? Pitch Pitch 17. Samantha Needles tent. Backpack. Lots of things. Tablet that's glowing. Gas camping stove. There it is. Sleeping in her own tent for the first time. Exciting. The Needle family's main tent. Table. Lamp. Wolf Needle still has nightmares about Greg Litherland taking away his kite. That's funny. Sandy and Rupert Needles. Been camping every year since 1987. Oh, fuck. This is gonna lead me to the poop search. Ah.
I love camping. We've come to Shelmerston every summer with the kids for years. Okay, our tent is a bit bright, but that means the kids can always see it. Greg seemed angry about everything this year. He told us our tent was outside of the regulation colours, and being around the kids seemed to really upset him. But they were only being kids, just running around playing. Greg was blowing that bloody whistle every 5 minutes. One day, Greg confiscated my little one's kite. He was terrifying. We still sometimes get nightmares about it. I had to do something. When I saw Greg put the whistle down, I pinched it and took out the pea. You know, the thing that makes the noise.
Fuck,
I
now we gotta
threw
look
that
throughout
pea
the
somewhere
poop.
Greg would never find it. You should have seen his face when he blew his whistle and nothing happened.
Okay, time to look through
I
all the
always
animal
wondered
poop.
how Greg managed to get so good at hand whistling.
Greg could have bought a new whistle. But I guess it is what it is. Poop. Pee, not rabbit poop. Nice. There's a lot of poop.
The smell of rabbit poo.
Ew.
It doesn't excite me the way it used to when I was alive.
God damn it, Sparky. I'm just gonna go over all of them for the sake of it. So let's just focus on poop for a while. Oh fuck. Well, that threw me off. I feel like something stupid like this is an achievement. Okay, well, that's enough. Next area. Pitches 20, 21, and 22. Shepwood Secondary Year 9 Geography Field Trip Study. There's field studies trip, whatever. Words. Campfire. Folding chair. Folding chair. Popcorn. I love popcorn. Just for storage. Pitch 22. Cool box. Lots of beer and soda. Odds and sods. Things you'll not touch once, but you bring along every trip. Nice. Foot pump. Nice sound effect. Backpack. Nice. Another backpack. That's a first aid kit. Handy. Map table for planning the week's excursions. Mr. Grenard's tent. Gunnar, whatever, I don't know. He's got lights on his tent. Having his best night's sleep in many years. Sheepshank. Yeah, that'll be why. He's... it's actually pretty full. Kayaks. Oh, lots of interesting things in here. Supplies. Looks like watermelons. Life jackets. Well. Apparently that's it. Cool, I guess. In the students' tent. Already laid up for hungry campers. We got watermelon. A nice little lantern up top. Who do we got? Ruben, Finn, Aloar, Tristan, Violet, Florence, Lieva, Evie, Inca, Elizabeth, Keenan, Patrick, Yelchin, and a torch. Arthur and Katie, up to no good. It's way past their bedtime, but Arthur, Katie, and Sir Bumbleton are up on Big Rock, keeping an eye on the Scheller party and making sure Pig is okay. Kate and Arthur. Katie, sorry. Beach party. After the Shellers race on Shelmerston, the racers, coaches, and locals gather for the annual Shellers Beach Party, which often goes until daybreak. Drinks and barbecue. Oh, barbecue. Yum. Cool box full of tasty Shelmerston Brewery beer. Okay, what? How are they arranged? Right here. It's like I need 6 of something, and apparently it's sausages. Okay, we're well over halfway through this level. I feel like, so that the game wouldn't drag on, they definitely, like, made this more speedy. At least I think. I am like so mosquito bitten. I got bitten by a bunch of mosquitoes last week. Punch! Hope no one spiked the punch. Oh, it's plenty spiked. Can guarantee that. Camera I bought secondhand at the Shelmerston Acres charity shop. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. Seeing all the mirrors and stuff. Pig has eaten some sausages that were only a little bit sandy and is now dreaming about rabbits. Bench. Who do we have? Richard Fisher and Sebastian Richards. And Sarah Bird. And Sanchia Playfair, head coach of Miles. She's a Scheller racing fan.
Miles and I came to Shelmerston for the Scheller Cup final. Miles was the world champion for ages. Greg, the campsite manager, was a huge Scheller fan. Always gave us the best pitch on the campsite.
No. There it goes.
Miles was up early every morning, training for the big race. Greg would always be lurking in the background, taking photos.
I guess it was up here. A little bit more. Well, now it starts to come apart. Wait. There.
It became rather annoying. How many photos did he need? Oh God, and one time he turned up at our barbecue and wouldn't leave. The man could not take a hint. So, race day arrives and Greg is there with his camera, of course, getting in everyone's way. So Greg leans out into the track as the pack came past, Miles in the lead. And Miles goes crashing right into Greg. Total disaster. Miles goes down and Quasi flies past him to win the race. Miles was absolutely gutted. He definitely would have won it. Later that night, all us Schellers were on our way back from the pub, and we heard Greg outside his caravan, just sat by himself, crying. Miles, he was such a good sport, went over and spoke to him, invited him over to our camp for a drink. So then Greg came back and hung out with us, brought his camera and showed us all his Scheller race photos. You know, that guy was actually a pretty great photographer. By the end of the night, Miles had forgiven him. Miles was good like that.
So we're looking for the camera, I guess?
I've never understood the appeal of that. Seems bloomin' uncomfortable to me.
So I guess
Greg.
they take
He was always
giant
people
shells
up the
and
wrong
wear
way,
them and run in
but
them.
he meant well, and he really loved this place.
Okay, let's grab that camera. Oh man, excuse me.
Oh,
My nose
I
is a
wish
little
we
sore.
could use
I think I have
this.
acne.
I am a very photogenic dog, you know.
Okay, there. Okay, what do we have? Some drunk shellers. Ooh, it's stuck in here. Jack. Looks like he's having a tough time in there. Bench. Oh, fuck. Joni Smalls. Polishing a shell for some reason. Okay, what do you want? A shroomy turbo tank. Okay, what does it look like? Okay, interesting. Mia Chatsworth. Antoine Cox. Wow, that posture, my guy. Drinks table. Lance Bassington. It's Lance Bass from NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, I can't remember. First aid kit. Nice. Lamp. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm gonna find your shell later. Oh, shit. There it is. This is an electric lamp. Arf. 2 more Grankins, 1 more clue, and whatever the hell that riddle is. Oh, yeah, these don't count. Alright, onwards. Muscle pull. Interesting. There's all these little shell or muscles. Pearl. Concentric nacre. Deposit. I don't know how it's pronounced. I want to click the guy running past, but I don't think I can. Gillespie. It's got a sock. Pitch 25 in. Greg's old caravan. Pitch 25, the Wilkinson family. Seeing what's around. Okay, guess we're going in. Downward Dog, a favorite with the Wilkinsons. Looks like snakes and ladders. Cool box. Cheese. That's not it. Is there anything else to click? Well, let's listen to Maisie, I guess. Maisie has had a lovely day playing on the beach with her new best friend Astrid, who she met yesterday. Nice.
My best thing is throwing discs. I am really good. I like playing with Dan and Todd. It's our favourite thing when we go camping on Shelmerston. One time, Greg Niffeling came up the beach, all red-faced like an angry tomato. He pointed at a sign. It said, "No throwing games." He was yelling and shouting at us. He told me to give him my disc, but I wouldn't. I threw it high up into the air. And it went bang into a massive bird.
Oh,
Then
God.
the bird fell into the sea.
Oh, no. It's the fucking owl. Incredible.
I felt so awful. I never meant to hurt the birds. The whole thing was terrible. Mr. Lifferlam was screaming. He waded into the sea, picked up that bird, and carried it back to the beach. He was crying and crying. I'm sorry, Mr. Lifferland.
What the fuck? So now we gotta go find the murder weapon.
Guy. Oh, and that poor bird. I guess that explains why he was always so prickly.
Okay, nothing back here to collect, so now we just got the camper. Wait, what did that say? Almost no one has been inside this caravan since Greg died. Okay, well, I don't want to find the disc yet. Cupboard. Cricket bat confiscated from Stephanie Criddle, 2013. Watering can. Birds Britannicus by Matt Cookson and Richard Perhaps. Rare Birds I've Seen by George Bristow. The Sea Owls of Tierra del Fuego by Reginald Jempson. Cider bottle confiscated from Tom Copney, 2012. Penknife confiscated from Frankie Stubbins, 2011. Cool box. Empty. Probably for the best. Thermos. Oh. Wonder how old that is. Postcards. Table. Photograph of a cormorant. Photo of a Save the Morlow protest. A photograph of Greg Litherland, Sam Fire, and Winkle Bob, the founders of the Save the Morlow activism movement, which successfully brought an end to the annual cull of Morlow on Chelmerston in the late 1980s. Photograph of a St. Marian's candlebird. Greg's hat. Greg burned easily, so he always wore this hat whenever it was very sunny. Festooned with RSPB badges. Cute. Paddle, confiscated from Julia Ballard, 2014. That's a kayak paddle. Not clicking that flying disc. Bulls, confiscated from Henry Foster, 2013. Greg's plants. The window above these plants lets in a little water during heavy rain, which is why one of these succulents is clinging to life. The other two are done for. And there's little flies buzzing around. Binoculars. Cool. Get to see all the lenses. Old cup of tea. Nasty. Birdwatching journal. A journal of birds sighted on Chelmerston. Kept by Greg Litherland. Photograph of a Jempson sea owl. Photograph of a pair of green shanks. Photograph of a Dartford warbler. Photograph of an eider. Okay, but what the fuck is this thing? didn't see the bench. Dish soap. Water bottle. Log pile. What the fuck? What is it? It's not that. It's not this either. What could it be? I don't know. I'm gonna move on. Find that shell. Oh. No, okay. Play area. Boat. Log. Ooh. Weird. Swings. There's another one of these luchadors. That one is El Texano. In a play tunnel. Wild. Okay. Luchador Yucatan Kid. And Mephisto Diabolique. And Turbot Adder. Vipera this fuck. I can't words. This rare variety of adder has been living successfully on Shelmerston for hundreds of years, although this particular one may be in trouble. Luchador, Elgrin Caballero Jr. You okay, friend? Oh, you fucking ate one. My Jesus. Okay, yeah, you're fucked, buddy. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna poke my head into everything to see what... Okay. I guess I did forget something in here. Not that. Not that. I gotta find this Grenkin. And then I gotta find the shell. Oh, right here. That should be the last Grenkin. No, one more. Fuck. Okay, there's no sign of a shell. I don't think. Who's leaving all these luchadors around? looks suspiciously giant shell-like. I'll click here in a moment. Okay, what I will do is go to the map. Oh, there's 2 more spirits? Fucking. Oh, right, we're over here. In Greg's caravan. Interesting. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Anything shell-like over here? How about here? Oh. That's a shroomy turbo tank. Cool. Persistent wax cap. I thought they were jellyfish, not mushrooms. Cool. We solved that, I guess. Will he say anything to us for solving it? Or did we actually solve it? Oh, we have to find fucking all of them? Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't realize that. Elgren Caballero Jr. I know where that is. Is that not it? Oh, there it is. Holy shit, I didn't realize there's so many riddles. This is gonna take forever. Okay, what now? I don't know. Bivalve Gold Heart. Last season's old banger. And the Nippy Scuttler 100. Fuck, man, I don't know. It's not the snake. What is it? The bird? Oh, him. That's what I was thinking. Okay, let's go this way. It's not Gillespie. fuck could it be? Oh, I know what it is. Okay, let's figure out where the hell that wood is. Right here? Okay. I figured it out. It's the millipede. I found it. Okay. My brain is melting from these fucking riddles. More just swinging around the island like this. One of them's gotta be Gillespie. Come on. Bivalve Gold Heart. I don't know. I feel like that might be a lantern, but I don't know. Last season's old banger. I've got an idea. Nope. Shit. Oh. You have no idea. Okay, that is not it. Oh, it's the knife. Right there. That's last Grenkin. Yay! Honestly, I don't think I'm finishing this game today. It's been 3 hours. Plan to stream for like, what, 4? Okay, what the fuck? Bivalve Golden Heart. Okay, where's Gillespie? I want to find him. In last season's banger. Oh. Maybe this? Put the play box in the bathroom. Okay. So let's go around. Unless... That's not it. And it's not that play box. Okay. Bivalve, Golden Heart, and last season's banger. Okay, let's continue to explore in circles and circles. I'm gonna use that as Bivalve Golden Heart. Let's see where it gets us. Oh, overshot it. That's not it. This hurts my brain. I do not know the answer to this puzzle. Oh, banger! As in fucking sausages. I just saw this sausage here. So, or the sausages there. So, where's the other barbecue? Let's find that. It's right here, right? There it is. Burnt sausage. Bangers! Fucking! I swear I didn't look this up. I was just like... Gotta put my brain into British mode. Fucking Christ. Okay, well I got that one. Okay, one last. Golden Heart. Bivalve Golden Heart. Sebastian and Richard. Sarah. Sancha. Where's Miles? Is this guy okay? That's Jack. Joni. Antoine, Mia. Lance. Where's Miles? Is that Miles? I wonder. I'm gonna try that pearl. Just gonna wait forever to run around. Oh wow, I got it. Oh fuck, finally. Cool. Whew. Oh boy. Can't figure out who that is. Didn't I get them all? Why haven't you stopped laughing? Okay. Well, I am gonna go click on a frisbee. Oh. That's not it? What am I looking for? Oh, this one was confiscated from Juliana. Oh god, don't make me pronounce Polish last names. Wojciechowski? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for now. Where could it be? I see you in your one eye, Gillespie. Where is the frisbee? It's this giant millstone. Didn't even notice it. Like you can see the wood lice. Also not what I'm looking for. I don't know. So I'm looking for the star-shaped frisbee. It's not under the trailer. This is how the game gets ya. God damn it. Have any of you folks seen a frisbee? I do not know. Yeah, sorry. was wondering if anywhere in that stack of plates there might have been a frisbee. In your bag, maybe? Nope. There's a frisbee. Well, when we click it. Someone is playing with an egg. Frisbee, oh Frisbee, where are you? Oops. Come on. Nice face. I have no frickin' clue where this frisbee could be. Like, okay, let's go back to... Because the frisbee should pop up over here, right? Yeah. Exactly, so it's supposed to be in this area. So I have no idea where it is. Oh, shit. I didn't look in the benches. There it is. Blue diamond. Ah, there we go. I knew I'd get an achievement for clicking all these dudes, and I was wondering why I didn't. Well, like, I had a feeling I would at least. Confiscated from Dean McKay, 2014. Cricket set confiscated by from Zarian Kazemi, 2012. Playbox confiscated from Oscar Giddon, 2013. There it is. Confiscated from Maisie Wilkinson, 2014. Well, that took entirely too long, and I'm entirely too dumb. Cool. Bow.
I love these things. Reminds me of our walks on the beach.
Interesting. Okay. That's everything.
Woof. Okay.
We got the
his
scent of
It was
Ogden.
quite faint, but I'm a very good dog. Let's go
Yes, you
find
are.
him.
Yes, you are. find all the pieces before we find Ogden. Looks like. Nice, all 15 pieces in one go.
Greg! Oh, hello!
Morris, what are you doing here? Oh, hello there, pup.
Hi, Greg.
You can talk now. Rather prefer my animals when they don't talk.
Yeah, Greg,
She's so
we need
offended.
to ask you, would you be interested in being the next island custodian? It's a very important job.
Oh, no, absolutely not. This is your mess. You can sort it out.
My mess? Well, how do you mean?
You dug her up. I warned you and I warned you when we were still alive that those archaeological digs were a bad idea. And now we know exactly how bad.
Well, now hold on, Greg. That's not how that works.
Oh, isn't it? Talking dog. 3,000 years, no eruptions. You dig Aggie up, and then suddenly her grip on the island is weakening. Well, some coincidence that sounds like.
Big stretch.
I didn't. I never did.
No. There's no way I'm doing that job. It's too much obligation, it's not my responsibility, and frankly, one lifetime of humans was plenty for me. Now, I'm going to stay right here until I can find David Abrams.
Fine. Thanks, Greg. See ya, I suppose.
Thanks, Greg.
Okay, he's gotta find that frickin' owl. Well, now we're out of people.
It's not looking good, is it, old girl?
Don't worry, Morris. I hate it when you worry. It makes me nervous.
He's waiting for David Abrams. I guess I'm like him in that way. The most important person in my life wasn't technically a person. More like an island.
Yes, the island. This island. A whole island's worth of people and stories. Not like Greg at all. Everyone loves you.
Really? Well, loved me, perhaps, past tense.
No, they still do. And there's one more person who loves you we need to talk to. Our last prospect.
Oh.
I just know we're getting close now.
Hey, Sparky, how do you know all this stuff? I mean, you're just my dog, aren't you?
Well, nobody is just anything, Morris. I'm mostly the dog you raised, but I'm also kind of a messenger, a scout, part of something bigger. Aggie sent me to help guide you.
Aggie sent you?
No time to explain, Morris. We
I
have to get
hate
to the
that
last
trope.
prospect.
No time to explain.
however
We must
it could
go.
be,
I can't talk right
I'm
now,
glad
but
I
I'll
get
tell
to
you
spend
later.
more
Guys.
time with you, old friend.
Hate the
So
trope.
am I, Morris. Now, off to see Samfire down at the harbour.
Ah, Sam. Yeah, lead the way, girl.
Okay. That's an angy looking volcano. I want to keep playing. I'm gonna keep playing. I just noticed this mask is like fully in my eyes. I'm gonna adjust that. Maybe? Oh, now it looks terrible. Nope. That's not how you wear a mask. Okay, looks silly. I give up. Alright.
Ah,
Boats of
the
Shelmerston.
harbour. I always loved watching the boats come in and out. Never did get around to expanding the fishing exhibit, did I? You remember coming down here with me?
I'd have liked it better if you'd have let me swim.
I love your confidence, Sparky. But you always thought yourself a bigger dog than you actually were.
Oh. Lots more boats than there used to be, though, aren't there?
Certainly are. Shelmerston got busy. Though this is busier than even I remember. Say, how long have we been doing this search?
Oh, I don't know, Morris. Once you're dead, time seems to be a bit less important.
Does it? Oh, I don't know.
It's gonna end up being
I
3
suppose
years.
it seems a bit galling that time and everything else keeps
Yep.
moving even though I've stopped. Makes a man feel unimportant.
Oh, you're not unimportant, Morris. You're saving the island. And to do that, we better go find some people who remember Samfire.
Yes, Sam surely understands the feeling of watching everything change. Fishfolk live for, what, 200 years? That's no small amount of change.
Not volcano change, though, Morris. And that's what we need to avoid. Off we go!
Yeah, the search is definitely going to take us 3 years. Oops. Samfire, 1904 to 2010. Oh, this one actually didn't live that long. Only 106 years. One of the fish folk, Sam was one of the first of their kind to fully integrate with the ways of the land, taking a position of responsibility as Shelmerston's harbor controller. Sam played an important part in helping the island to retain its own identity in the face of industrialization and tourism. They were an integral member of the Save the Morlo movement. So I'm actually kind of thinking that now's probably a good time to stop. I wanted to make it to 4 hours, but like there's no sense in dicking around for 10 minutes only to catch up again in a couple weeks. So I'm probably going to go order dinner now. It should be good. Because we're starting to run a bit low on food. That's okay. We'll live. So yeah, thank you for tuning in for my longest stream yet. 3 hours and 49 minutes. We'll see how next week goes and if I'm allowed to work again. Guess we'll see. Let's see. I'm just gonna pause for a second. And I'm gonna mute this tab. And see what's up. It's just a lot of big streamers. And no one that I follow is streaming right now, so I don't think we're gonna raid. I am losing my mind. Why am I singing? Because I have been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I don't know what my plan is, but I want to play more of this game. I like it a lot. I'm probably gonna go play some League now, or at some point this weekend, because I hate myself. But that's it for today. Bye. Yeah, I'm losing it. Bye.